welcome back. Welcome to another series on making iced coffee recipes. Today is not any different from my previous video tutorials on making classic iced coffee bestsellers using espresso shots. The only difference is the way we are presenting it. Today it is going to be 5 cloud coffee bestsellers. So it's all those 5 classic ones: Americano, Cappuccino, Latte, Caramel Macchiato, and Mocha, but we're going to make them all cloudy. Definitely looks better, but will they taste any better or worse? We're going to find out at the end of this video clip. For today's recipes, I'm going to make them in 16 ounces cups using a glass rather than the plastic cup this time. And then we are going to use my Italian roast coffee beans. This is medium to dark, so it's perfect for iced coffee drinks. And then I'm going to use milk. Now, because all of these will be iced coffee, they are desserts, and when they are desserts, they should be a little bit sweeter, and so I combine different types of milk. I'm going to use fresh milk, which is dairy, and then I'm going to use condensed milk and also evaporated milk. I'm going to make them less sweet than normal because, well, the trend now is less sweet, especially if you have good coffee beans. The less sweet, the better, so you'd really like to taste that coffee. A special tool that we need to make those cloudy espresso shots would be an electric handheld milk frother. I have here my collection of handheld milk frothers. Many of you already have one of these. This is really robust, durable, sturdy, long wire, and so it's been sold many times over. I think I've sold about 5,000 pieces of this one. For those that are looking for something which is electric and yet it is portable, I suggest to use this one. This is also a handheld milk frother, but it is wireless. It can be charged whilst it is on the stand. You can also charge this overnight so that when you have a shop, especially if there's no electricity, this is the perfect gadget for you. This charges whilst it's on the stand. Now this one is another type of portable wireless electric milk frother, and this one is not chargeable whilst on stand. It just stands on its own like this, but it is also a strong, so what you can do is you keep it charged overnight and then you can use it the next day. This is also rechargeable. Now, for those fashionistas out there, and you know my favorite color is white, I have a new one, a new milk frother, which is very similar to my old one. This is black and blue. Now this is in white. And what's so special about this is that it has another layer of spinner right on top here to make your foam even creamier and thicker. So if you'd like to get one of these, do check out the link below. So today I'm going to use my simple one. I'm going to use my portable handheld milk frother, and this will be easier for me to demonstrate all of those drinks that I'm going to show you today. So first, let's make our milk syrup. For my milk syrup, those that do not know yet what this means, this is just a combination of sweetened condensed milk and evaporated milk. My recommended recipe or mixture for commercial would be 2 parts sweetened condensed milk and 1 part evaporated milk. But then again, when you make milk syrup using espresso shots, I suggest that you go 50%. That means 50% sweetened condensed milk and 50% evaporated milk. Just a tip on selecting the right condensed milk and evaporated milk. When you look at condensed milk, there are actually 2 types. There is the sweetened condensed creamer, which is non-dairy, and the sweetened condensed milk, which is dairy. Now, you may select either one of them. I'm using here sweetened condensed creamer. It doesn't really matter which of those 2 you select. In terms of evaporated milk, there are also 2 types. One is the evaporated creamer and the other is evaporated milk. So you guessed it right, the creamer is non-dairy and the milk is the milk base. So for this one, I would strongly recommend you get the one that says milk. So creamer and milk. So I'm going to use 50% this time. That means I'm going to just make a small batch. So I'll make about 200 milliliters of my milk syrup. So I'm going to put 100 here. Okay, 100 grams of my sweetened condensed milk, and also I'm going to put the same amount, an equal amount of my evaporated milk, so bringing it up to 200 milliliters. Okay, that should be good enough for the 5 drinks that I'll make today. Now give it a good stir. Now why do you have to combine these two? This is just to make your preparation faster. And also, when you refrigerate your condensed milk, it tends to harden. So with this is a little bit more fluid, so it's easier for you to pour into your drinks. Okay, so that's it. This is my milk syrup, and we are going to combine this with our fresh milk later. I have already pulled 5 double shots of espresso. Now what's my recipe for the espresso for iced coffee drinks? The dose is 18 grams, yield is 60 grams, and the time it takes should be about 35 to 40 seconds. So they are long and strong. Perfect for iced coffee drinks. Let's start with the first one, which is Ice Cloud Americano. For this, I'm going to use this glass, 16 ounces, 500 ml, and I'm going to fill it up with water first. So here, half a cup of water. Now I'm going to make my cloudy espresso. I have here my cooled down double shot of espresso into a tall glass, and this is what I'm going to make into cloudy espresso. So use your milk frother, dip it into the espresso and froth. Froth until it turns caramel brown in color. Beautiful and smells really, really amazing. And now I'm going to pour it into my cup. And this is my cloudy ice Americano. I'm going to make ice cloud Spanish latte. So I'm going to first make my milk combination, and that means I'm going to use my fresh milk, 90 to 120 ml, and then I'm going to add my sweetened condensed milk. This is Spanish latte, and what makes this Spanish latte? It is the sweetened condensed milk. So just scrape everything out and stir to combine both milk. Fill your cup just about 3/4 full with ice, cooled down double shot of espresso, and once again we're going to use the milk frother, dip it in there and froth until it turns caramel brown. Okay, now this is my cloudy espresso, and now to pour this into our Spanish latte mix. And this is my cloudy ice Spanish latte. For the third drink, I'm going to make ice cloud cappuccinos. For this, I'm going to first mix my milk. Here, I'm starting with my milk syrup, 60 ml. And then I'm going to add my milk, another 60 ml here. That's all really. Now stir to combine the milk together. Fill your cup about 3/4 full with ice. Yet another one of my cooled down double shot of espresso into my tall glass here. Froth until caramel brown in color. And you see the texture turning into a creamy espresso. So this is quite strong. You can see it didn't take very long to get to this texture. Okay, and now this is my mix, my milk mix. Now to pour our cloud espresso. And because this is cappuccino, sprinkle cocoa powder on top. And this is my cloud ice cappuccino. For the fourth drink, I'm going to call it cloud ice double chocolate mocha. Double chocolate because I'm going to use chocolate sauce and also white chocolate syrup. Now let's assemble our milk mix. Here, 45 ml of my milk syrup. And into this, I'm going to add my milk. And then the other sweetener here will be my white chocolate syrup. So I'm going to add 1 pump or 15 ml, 2 pumps or 15 ml. 1 pump is 7.5, so that's 2 pumps. 1, 2, 15 ml of my very delicious smelling white chocolate syrup. Stir. Okay, so 3/4 full now, and we are going to make our cloudy espresso. Into my tall glass, my cooled down double shot of espresso here, and we are going to froth. And for this, I am going to decorate the cup with chocolate sauce around the sides. And now, to pour our cloudy espresso over. And this is my Cloud Ice Double Chocolate Mocha. For our final drink, it's going to be Ice Cloud Caramel Macchiato. I'm going to mix my milk as usual in my serving glass here. So milk syrup, 45 ml, fresh milk, 60 ml, and this time I'm going to add vanilla syrup or caramel syrup, so it's really up to you. So I'm going to add 15 ml, 2 pumps, 1, 2 pumps of my vanilla syrup into my milk. Again, stir. So fill your cup with ice. And finally, we are going to make our cloudy espresso. Double shot of espresso into my tall glass here and froth. Because this is caramel macchiato, I'm going to add my caramel sauce around the glass. So instead of putting it on top, I'm putting it along the side. So let it cascade down. And you have our final drink, Cloud Ice Caramel Macchiato. Well, there you go. They didn't take long to make, so it's quite easy. But the only difference here would be the way they're presented. So they are cloudy top as opposed to just your normal espresso poured over your milk or your water for the Americano. Do they taste any better? Let me try my espresso. So this is my cloudy Americano. So when you stir, it's still got that beautiful layer on top there. Now let's try. Ooh, that is lovely. I love this coffee. And when you stir it, it actually looks better than when you present it because this is just frosted. So what happens is that it's quite airy. So if it doesn't get served immediately, what happens is that you have this airy top there. So make sure you serve it immediately. But the moment your customer gets it and stirs and look at that beautiful texture of this cloudy, this is a Spanish latte. It's still as good. I don't think it changes the taste, it just changed the look. Beautiful and creamier. Okay, there you go. And then my cappuccino. How can I tell it's a cappuccino? Because of the sprinkles of cocoa on top. Again, let's give it a shake or stir. Let's give it a stir. I think making your espresso frothy like this makes it a lot creamier. So it gives that feeling of satisfaction. The creamier the better with this iced drinks. Ah, that is delicious. Wow, I'm going to have an overload of coffee here. And my fourth drink, this has got to be my double mocha, double chocolate, okay? So, stir. My chocolate walling is kind of hardened. I think it's because of I'm using a glass here as opposed to a plastic cup. Okay. I love mocha. I think this double mocha is definitely step up from my regular mocha. White chocolate combined with that delicious chocolate sauce as well. And finally, my caramel macchiato. You can never go wrong with this. This is absolutely gorgeous looking, and look at that color, caramel brown. That is heavenly. So, what is my favorite today? I am in the mood for something really satisfying and sweet, so I'm going with my cloud ice caramel macchiato. Delicious. There you go, another way to present your classic bestsellers, iced coffee bestsellers using espresso shots. If you have any questions at all, do let me know in the comment below. And if you like this video, share it, click that subscribe button, and also like and comment. I'll see you again for more of these video tutorials. In the meantime, stay safe, take care. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.